And we're live. We're on a DC episode. Oh my goodness. Top in my bag.
All right.
No DC bag.
Afternoon. Yeah, afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Sketch and Catch featuring my man Trae.
It's me.
As promised, we were trying to catch up with our episode, but we lost track of time. So
we're
doing it
holiday
today.
weekend, busy. All that good jazz. Excuse me. But we bike.
So we are doing our DC episode. Today we're going to discuss which one's better overall. DC's animation, shows and films, or DCU's live action?
It's going to be a short podcast, man. The clear-cut winner there, but I'll put some time into it.
We're going to get into that, and we're also going to sketch out just a hero or a villain, whether it's already created or something new. We're gonna feel the vibe today, and bear with us in advance. We do have boys all together, so they may be in and out. Hope to not see any underwear,
lack thereof,
any foul language, anything nudity.
anything that might come with 3 to 5 year old boys instead of 4. So if anybody knows, that could be anything. Anything.
Yeah.
We gonna give them some credit. They a little bit tired. We took them to the park.
Yeah, they're chilling. They're watching some TV right now.
Yep, they'll be done for in no time. But
so just to start off, do you have a favorite animation, DC animated film or show?
Batman the animated series from the 90s. All-time favorite. Batman, almost superhero content. The animated series. Was it Mask of the Phantasm? From the 90s, back when I knew Warner Brothers was doing some things with DC. What's the other one? Sub-Zero, Mr. Freeze's.
I think I remember seeing
Batman. That was all from the same time. That was the animated series style Batman, and wasn't nobody topping it.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man's show was good back in the day. That's really the only animation Marvel was coming with serious tip. Like, but that Batman, good. Man. As far as you asked about movies,
not yet, but go ahead.
Okay. There's a bunch of them. Well, Mask of the Phantasm. The Killing Joke is fire. Talking about Gaslight was cool. There's a bunch of them I watched, but so many of them that I pick a favorite. I do like one was they was learning about Martian Manhunter. Man, found out he was scared of fire. He was like, they say I need billions to get somebody, but I know I can get this book of matches for 2 cents. It's like, you can't really, nobody can really mess with Martian Manhunter. And the only thing he's scared of is fire. So if you don't know, he's scared of fire, but like that's his nerf right there, is fire. So Batman was talking a little shit. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was set back in the day, kind of. I think it was actually. You remember which one I'm talking about?
I kind of do. I remember the dialogue where they spoke about him being afraid of fire, but.
But yeah, I did come up on the old Super Friends back in the day. Yeah.
Wow.
And like I wasn't there like when I was a kid. I mean, when it was first on, but it would re-air, and that was my stuff. Take your time. I'm not gonna talk too much without him, but yeah, man, big on the oh, big on the cartoons. Hang on, give me just a second. Goodness. Um, we interrupt this broadcast to promote some shit real quick and mention, it's I got this thing called the Wichita Sketch Club, where I'm supposed to be going tonight. I got invited. I've heard about it and I never just pulled up, but got an invitation and it was just like, hey, just pull up. And so I'll get after this and drop the boy off and have for an hour.
What time are you supposed to be there?
It starts at 6 and it goes till 10, and it's come as you go, come and go type shit.
Okay.
So not gonna be too bad of a rush here.
Okay.
So
Well, damn, that sounds good. Where's it at?
milk float,
Where?
milk float.
Milk float?
That I have to Google because that's the downtown, I believe, by the yeah. Over by, is that Delano? Either that or straight up Old Town. Right before you get to, right before the roundabout. Never been.
Okay.
I don't be going out no more. Like I
I've
don't do
never heard of it.
restaurants, all that kind of stuff.
Delano's
Kinda
still kind
sad
of
'cause
a
I miss-
mystery to me.
I like Delano. I went to the old spaghetti warehouse.
The actual one?
The one over here on Webb Road. I don't know
Okay.
if there's a different one.
The old one?
The old one I thought was
Down.
downtown. That building's not there anymore.
They took it down?
They put the arena right there.
Oh, I guess that's right, huh?
You old as fuck, bro. But I splurged. I had a really good time. Made me kind of remember like I can actually afford to do stuff like this with a lady. So it was nice. I got the expensive stuff. You get like AP caviar.
Was it a decent price?
My stuff was $22.
Just for the ravioli?
Come with a salad, ice cream at the end. Then I ordered Italian cream soda.
Oh, okay.
That was like $6.
You did splurge.
Yeah, I did, because I don't do that shit very often no more. So it's just like, I knew I wasn't gonna be full. I had food at the house. I was like, man, I had a little bit of extra money.
Yeah.
So I just grabbed it. It was worth it.
The only thing I remember from the old spaghetti warehouse, the one that was downtown, it was a tall building for no reason. You go in, the entrance is kind of narrow. We had one of the tables near the entrance, what I understand as a kid, but I remember getting the worms and dirt or whatever, the dessert.
I've never been there.
Oh,
That's
so what it is pudding with Oreo crumble
Yeah.
and gummy worms. That's the only thing I remember from that place. We've been there a few times, and I'd always be like, "Can I get the worms?"
Because it was what, Spaghetti Works or Spaghetti Jacks?
Yeah.
My sister used to always want to go, and my mom was like, "Hell no, much not."
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I splurged a little bit, so I'm kind of interested in going and looking at some perspectives and stuff. I need to get out the house. Uh, look, we both old and up here indigestion, yawning. Shit, we was the one who played at the park. Um, but anyways, back to DC. What's yours? What's your favorite movies? What's your favorite?
So I actually took the second to pull up the list, and just seeing them in order is kind of how I watch them.
I haven't seen them all. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Oh,
I didn't know
okay.
it went as far as it did. So I've seen Flashpoint Paradox. That was pretty
Mhm.
good. Justice League War was really good. Son of Batman.
Son of Batman was good.
Batman vs. Robin. I believe I've seen Bad Blood. Justice League versus Teen Titans. And I think I've seen The Death of Superman.
I think I've seen that one. I know a podcast that actually reviews all of the DC movies. Like they're gonna go through all the movies and do reviews over them. So
Really?
yeah, watching to the end.
Okay.
Called the one that I was on actually. They have one of the guys has a separate podcast. Each of them have a separate, and he's reviewing all of the DC universe with Spencer and Friends through the League of Melanated Gentlemen. If y'all heard that, League of Melanated Gentlemen. Yeah, DC with Spencer and Friends. Oh. But anyways,
I also liked Batman Beyond.
Batman Beyond was good. It was good.
I don't know what it was. It was like I really enjoyed it.
I wasn't watching as many cartoons at that point, and so I just didn't tune in a whole lot. But for what I did see of it, like the kind of the next generation, you had old Batman in the cave and stuff like that. That shit was dope.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. The one that they had in the '90s, like what I really liked is that the title for the episodes and everything was like a different picture. Like the attention to detail to the Batman the animated show for each episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the episode title. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
They used to do that shit, man. They don't do that shit like that.
No, they're just words.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, if that. You just drop right in.
I'm trying to understand what I wanted. I feel like there's so many capes in the DC. I don't want a cape.
There are so many capes in DC. I'm trying to find I'm going to try to do a compilation. And I have my sketching. Glad I'm going where I'm going tonight because my sketching is kind of suffering. I get to that wall.
Mm-hmm.
I just hit. Sucks, but Batman Gotham Knight. That's a good.
Sound familiar?
I wish I can remember the title. It's a Justice. Let's just. I didn't ever watch the Justice League show that came out. That was real popular. Not much. Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch much of it.
It's always on what? Cartoon Network. Coming home from school. Yeah, but yeah, between 7 and 9, I think.
Watching Nickelodeon between.
Yo, you know what show I really like though? That has just like hands down one of the best, if not the best, overall. Young Justice.
Okay. Didn't watch that one.
What?
I'm telling you, man. Like when it comes to like cartoons, it was the New Frontier.
Yeah.
Justice League New Frontier. That motherfucker. I was about to say, when it comes to like a collection of things, I don't have a huge database.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, okay, some cartoons over here, and then there's some art stuff over here, then there's some cooking over here, there's a shitload of music over here, and you know that. So I didn't never focus on one whole thing. I don't know. I have to sometimes think to myself, I was like, man, what do you be doing? Art, rewatching the same shit I was watching before, but no, for right now, especially like my house is kind of chaotic, not necessarily in a bad way, but it's like not in any way to sit and watch no TV. I tried to watch Shogun.
Oh, yeah, no, you need the peace and quiet for that one. Yeah,
That's for retirees, dog. Like that is not my. But it looks really. It was cool. It had a real cool concept from the 3-4 episodes that I was able to watch.
Okay.
But like House of Dragon, all that kind of stuff, I don't watch it.
Yeah.
So I mean, like I definitely don't. But
I'm just trying to get inspiration.
I'll feel you. I don't normally just pick up and watch nothing. It's kind of weird. What's your favorite DC character?
That's a good question. Damn, I don't know, because for the longest it was Green Lantern. What's his name? Black one.
John Stewart.
John Stewart. So yeah, it was Green Lantern, but I also came to like Martian Manhunter. I'm always gonna be a huge Terry fan. Batman
Terry?
Beyond.
Oh,
Terry. I don't know. I feel like his last name starts with the R, but also from Young Justice, Aqualad.
okay.
Aqualad is nice.
I wouldn't know.
Also gay.
Gay. But no Diddy. No Phoebe. No Phoebe. No Phoebe. Mine. I'm a diehard Batman. I don't feel like he's like the strongest or whatever, but like when it came to superheroes and growing up, Batman. Like I was cool with Spider-Man. Only thing I really fucked with Marvel like that was so different. Like you talking like Batman's Cape Crusader. He had all the merch. He had all the fucking old TV shows and all that kind of stuff. So it was Batman toys. It was this and this and that and that. So all down there every birthday I had a Batman. Batman is my shit. I still watch Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. No shame. But I like Green Lantern a lot too because his powers are based off of his imagination. That's right up my alley. Like I do. Everybody got the joke, dude. Like talk to fish. But have you ever talked to a motherfucking shark? Have you ever been able to control a shark?
Or having the ability to know that the Loch Ness monster is real.
Exactly. He can tell so many secrets. He can tell you how deep the ocean actually really is and what's at the bottom. He might be. What was that? He might be able to find them millionaires that went underwater last.
Oh, what was that? Titanic submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah. The submersible.
He be kicking it in the Bermuda Triangle.
He was probably there just watching him. Look. Told you.
Let me drop some wisdom on y'all asses real quick.
Flounder. Look at this shit.
Nah, but for real, I think Aquaman is an interesting character because I mean it's just I love it. And I know water can fuck you up, so not gonna sell.
Okay, so I with Aquaman, I know he has the ability to talk to anything under the sea. Can he control the water?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know that. 'Cause I know he has the trident. He has what, superhuman strength. He can swim
I
fast.
think, and let me be fair when I say, I think Trident gives him the power to control the water, not just him.
Okay.
But if you can move that fast in the water, you can probably do some shits with them.
Yeah. Because of the fins.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's Google that one. That's a good question. I kind of like the Jason Momoa Aquaman. I don't know, because he hasn't been so. You didn't like him? Why?
Too sexy.
Hold on. I'm taking in consideration I watched a Hollywood film. Nah.
There wasn't a whole lot to him being a hero, more so than it was the just kind of like story, Amber Heard being the fan service, and being fan service. I didn't get a whole lot of him being a hero. And then a lot of his involvement, I don't know, it just didn't feel like a good depiction of
I wouldn't
Aquaman.
say it was the best depiction by no means. I don't think that he was the perfect role for it, but there was a lot of lacking. To me, it wasn't like, and I'm gonna say this a million times about any superhero movie that they're doing. The origin stories are just bullshit because they have a problem, they introduce a villain, they get their power set, and they win. It's like, come on, man, I'm sick of it. And even not even like, okay, so I guess he got to lose type shit. It's just like, make it a little bit different. That's why I kind of like how they did Black Panther and how they did Spider-Man into the MCU, to where it was, you already know what this people skill set, or these people are already established. We're gonna get to it. But I mean, they even did that with it was a character that they kind of just, well, it was the latest Batman.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
No, Pattinson. Cricket. Pattinson, the Batman that came out with the Riddler. Bro, you're not about to tell me you didn't see that one. Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Oh, yeah, we did see that. I fell asleep.
You didn't like it, or did you just fall asleep, or did you not like it because you were able to fall asleep?
Nah, man, I fell asleep. I just it wasn't. I don't know, man. It just wasn't.
I will admit to it being a lot slower, but I like that because it's not just a superhero movie. No. You gotta understand. I completely
forgot about it.
I like slow mystery movies.
Yeah,
like that's a thing of mine. And I think Batman is perfect for that because of everybody always forgets this, that there's a whole ass mystery solving detective behind that.
Yeah.
So they went a little bit more detective, and I thought that was dope. I like that they got Pattinson for the Bruce Wayne era that he was in, because it was still a lot of pain and depression and stuff. Okay. So I wouldn't want to see no George Clooney or nothing like that in that light. But dog, it was actually I was impressed with that.
I have to go back and watch it again.
You should. I'm gonna recommend it. But
and you know what's crazy? Who was it that was Penguin and you couldn't tell? Colin
Farrell. It was Colin Farrell.
Couldn't tell.
He's got a spinoff show coming.
And that one was like, as soon as I found that out, I was like, what?
Yo, he was one of the best characters in there.
Yes,
he really was. He was dope.
Carried the movie.
Hey, did you ever watch Gotham?
No.
That shit was cool. That's one show I did watch.
Really? How is it?
It's different. It's definitely some, just with comics and stuff, everybody has their take on it. So you get a different person's take. It's kind of goofy. It's definitely a made for TV type of show. But Gordon on there. I forgot the dude's name, but he did a really good job, and he was kind of the main focus. Until Bruce Wayne got a little bit older, they started showing him a little bit more. But Alfred was, but it was some cool shit. It was showing like Batman getting established and getting his shit, developing into a Batman.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. The Joker was fun. I don't know what people thought about it. I didn't really see a lot of opinions, but I thought the idea what they had on the Joker was really cool. Yeah, check that one out. They went through a lot of monsters and stuff, and they kind of like made them
In
more
Gotham, the show.
realistic. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Penguin and Riddler are actually main antagonists.
Okay.
You remember the movie Accepted?
Yeah.
You remember the crazy dude that had the ADHD that was just like had to sit or I can't remember, like he was just like a random fucking character. Yeah, ADHD. But anyway, he's the one that played the Penguin.
Okay.
He did a pretty good job. I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it. I would do better. I would do Gotham. I don't even think that one tied in with any.
Live action.
Yes.
Okay, so Gotham, and Gotham did seem like it was actually pretty good. I just never had the avenue to watch it because I know it was on like FX or something like that, or TNT or something.
Yeah. I streamed. I definitely streamed. I think it was on Netflix when I was watching it. So that's how I got to it.
Oh, what was that? Titans. That was another live action adaptation.
Where they the crazy looking fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, black girls with orange hair just don't. And I'm gonna say it's probably sounded a lot worse. Cause I'm like, if you're gonna change the characters like
origin,
in tone and all that kind of stuff, like make it fit, because now you gotta. My Hotep side is coming out in me. I'm sorry.
No, it was around the time. It was around the time where
I don't want to see no more girls in no fucking wigs
they
like
were
that,
highlighting
man.
inclusion, and so they're like, yeah, what's up?
Put them back.
Yeah.
Yep, hit that back. You know, I don't know how often the boys get us like get in the videos, but do you cut any of it out?
Only if it's like where I have to get up and walk away.
Oh, okay.
Cause like if it's like Kai peeking in and he's telling me something and I have to get up and step away for minutes at a time, yeah. But if it's something that's like funny, I'll probably put like part of it in.
I got you.
Because most of the time, like literally like 95% of the time that they're coming in here, I have to get up. So that's why I'm like, yeah, no, this is tough for time. Don't spray that in here. Do not. Thank you. Go play.
Acting like you can get back. Anyways, I need that though. He needs that shit, man. I was about to say, yeah, they gonna have to figure it out. Yeah. Anyways, what else? I was talking about Gotham. I was on Batman. Big fan of Batman. Yeah. I was about to say, is my mic still muted?
Oh, are you muted? Are you
I
good?
did for a second, but now it's not. So what's your favorite? Give me a highlight DC moment for you. Since talking to but go ahead.
A big DC moment for me would be so there's actually two, and they're both animated. One was seeing what Terra did in Teen Titans. Near the end of the actual show. I think it was when she had confessed that she was working with Slade and she left with him. Being in middle school, finding out that Dara was, with Slade, I was like, damn. She did that to my boy Beastie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Bitch.
Oh, absolutely.
But I was like, damn, that kind of okay. And so that was big because then like they, instead of trying to save her and all this and that, every time they seen her, they're like, okay, let's go. So that, and dude, I don't know what it was, but finding out Aqualad was gay, the way that you find out, it threw me.
That's how like I end up on my DC. I mean, I gave him a question, but I didn't watch the animated shows like that.
So I had to check to see if it was just like because of the time thing or if it was actually real.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Canon?
It's canon. Yeah, it's comic book canon. But it was just like the way that they portrayed it in the show. They kind of made it like slightly kind of, but then they kind of, it was a little slight at first, but then they were like, okay, no, now it's full blown in your face.
Oh wow.
And the thing about me in media and entertainment, I can understand something being fluid or genuine or natural as far as a character's sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Within the past 5 to 7 years, because of everything going on in the world, it just feels like a lot of it is forced. I don't ever have an issue with same sex anything, characters alike, whatever. It's just how the portrayal and the exposure of it is, rather than it just being natural, like, oh, I like guys, ha 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 ha. It's just like, oh, I'm so gay,
I just wish they would have brought black people to the front of the bus that fast.
And it's just like, in anything media, it's just so thrown at you and in your face. It's just like, can't y'all be just normal with it? Why am I flaking? I'm blinking because I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, look, man.
I'll say this. It only threw me for a loop because of how well they made him seem hetero. And so, like, out of nowhere, he goes back to home in Atlantis. And, he's like trying to talk to down there, the big water guy. It's not Zeus, it's someone else.
You think Zeus is down there?
No, it's someone else. I that's like the only name I can think of right now.
Apollo.
Apollo? Is it Apollo?
Apollo. Poseidon.
Poseidon.
What's up, bro?
Wipe your nose. Wipe your nose.
Okay. Oh, nothing. Go ahead. You got it. Let's see. Wash your
Wipe your nose. But no, it was like he had went back and he was just kind of like enjoying. Not also the chick that he was like, it almost seemed like he was just kind of like trying to choose at first. He was, I don't want to say confused, because he genuinely had feelings for this girl, and then he went back home and he met up with some guy, and they end up making out.
Vision. I was like,
So it was more just like on the story, like, wow, that's a big left field change because here he was having feelings for this chick back at home. Come to find out, he meets up with a guy one time, and they're banging fins.
damn.
So I was like, whoa.
they they did that in X-Men '97. It wasn't like dude wasn't gay, but it was like coming out to his parents about being a mutant. They kind of made it kind of seem,
kind of
which
one of those
to me,
innuendos.
that shit don't bother me none.
Yeah.
It's like, but I did notice, like, yeah, you're seeing a lot more of this in the media. People, I mean, okay, no problem, but
It's
why?
so much of it.
Is it selling? I mean, is it something that sells? Is it something that you just?
Because everything now has a character or two that is not straight.
Hmm.
And it just seems forced. Like now, like
That's the worst part. That's the bad part. That's the bad part about it. It feels forced.
Because any school show or movie has to have the one gay character.
Yeah, I don't have the one ghetto character.
Yeah.
That's kind of the same respects. Same shit. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Even with the jocks type stuff. The dumb jock
jacket.
Uh-huh.
I'm only here because my parents want me to be successful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bully you because they bully me by making sure they don't understand what I really want in life. I don't want to be on varsity.
I want to be first chair in the piccolo.
Yeah, the guy who's always getting the girl and just change. Because I feel like if we change all that, no one would want to act like that.
Nobody would want to buy it. That's what people buy. That's why they keep putting it out there. People are loving it. Like I say, cool, yeah, whatever. But I'm okay with being in the what I'm thinking of, like, other side. Like, some people feel real strongly about the fact that I don't want to see it. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how do I see it? Do gay people not want to see heterosexual content all the time? Like, is it really like that? Like, if I
like there's not enough.
What do we get here, man? We take a sorry.
We took a huge left.
But like, and that's what they say. But at the same time, man, don't.
Do you feel like they're doing it because there's not enough gay content?
I mean, gay content's been out for a really long time.
Gay support or anything like.
Yeah, man. I mean,
but I think here's a good way to kind of like.
Say what? That's okay. Chase them back. Go get them. Get them.
I feel like the best thing to say. I feel like the exposure to it all can be natural rather than being purposefully flamboyant. Because if you think about it, there's being homosexual and then there's being gay. Let's just put it out there. You can be homosexual, you can be a lesbian, but then, like, you know, there's people who are being gay where like they have to flaunt that they're not the same.
Oh well, yeah.
There's the super flamboyant guys, or there's the butch girls who just like really want you to know they play for the other team. We don't need to know. It doesn't have to be some kind of mascot that you wear, because we don't need to be what you do in your bedroom.
Basically, like,
so it don't have to be your image.
Really not
just
my
be
business.
Who you are.
But like, I don't know how you like handle Hollywood, or like for anything. Like, here's one thing. Like, bro, They got a pink pair of underwear in the boys' underwear package. I bought a pair of Paw Patrol underwear, a set of them, pack of 8.
Yeah.
It had pink linings on them. And I get it. He wears them. Not all the time, but I mean, like, that's definitely our throwaway pair. But why is it that you feel like you? I never got pink underwear in my uh packs of underwear when I was a kid.
Right.
I would have remembered because I didn't want them.
Right.
But I think that was kind of strange and unnecessary
Right.
because
You're forcing it.
whether we want to believe it or not, as far as there are feminine, masculine colors.
Yeah.
Period.
And warm.
Yeah, yeah, soft and hard. And that's one thing that like people don't understand. It's like let him make his own decisions, but you're making the decision for him by opening this avenue.
Right.
What's up, Kai? Oh, was he? Did Zach get him? Tell Zach to get him.
That also works.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like I don't have enough of a care to want to have an opinion until somebody brings up the fact that it exists. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I try not to move into shit that ain't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want to know, I don't want to see that shit. Congratulations. If you don't want to see my shit, I don't even like PDA. So, you know, hetero or not, I don't like to be off in the spot. Huh. You got your shoes? Go get your shoes. Yeah, I don't even like people.
Is fine, but people packing it on.
Well, yeah, and I'm not no loudmouth that's gonna look at something that I don't agree with and then pass my judgment either.
Yeah.
It's like
Keep it to yourself.
yeah, it's like okay.
If
You
it's
know
not
what I
hurting
mean?
anybody, keep it to yourself.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, so I mean, but off that, yeah, they have ways of. I don't think it's the big plan that everybody says like, oh, they trying to do. No, you teach your kids, man.
Yeah.
My son, he like what he like. I don't really like him like going to sleep to certain things, especially if the background of it is like super pink like that.
Yeah.
Because he's a boy. Like we putting on Spider-Man, man. I watch what I go to sleep to on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fall asleep to anything. I feel the same way about him. He's young and malleable. Yeah. But it don't matter. I mean, yeah, it don't really matter. Hell, let him boo boo all off in them pink drawers.
Oh man, that's funny.
He actually does a pretty good job about the toilet, man.
Yeah.
He'll hold it like a motherfucker. When he goes, like he's pretty quick to get an understanding. He found out fast that he didn't like wet underwear.
Yeah.
Good about
That's
it.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a hard time with yours?
Silas right now is Mr.
Working on
Wet the Bed.
Mr. What? Wet the bed?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
He'll pee a bunch throughout the day and night, and then it's crazy because he was doing fine for a little bit. He'd get up midnight and go to the restroom, but now for some reason he don't get up, and he'll just
Really?
destroy the bed, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it's bad. It is bad.
Are we on? What you doing in there?
He does this annoying thing where they mess with him,
Mm-hmm.
but like whenever he wants something and they don't want him to have it, they run from him. So he'll sit there screaming, like doing a light jog, trying to get what he wants. And when he finally catches him, that's when he goes for the hair, goes for the shirt, trying to drag him down so he can take what he wants. So annoying.
Boy.
Get what I want character or even what I find pose right now. Because there's too many assassins, apes, too many weirdos in the DCU.
There are very many capes. There are many capes. I'm doing a compilation, head to shoulder profiles.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like other heroes and villains?
Yeah, heroes and villains.
Okay. I kind of want to go villain because I don't know. But there's so many like about a villain, but another villain with villain to another hero. Like it's so off. Like think of some of Batman's villains. So wide away from each other on the spectrum.
At this point, I'm kind of just putting them on there, you know. I'm not worried about them matching. Seeing if I can put some stuff down, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking later, and trying to figure out a good way to just get on the paper. Yeah, man, just already gone. At the peak at the beginning.
Oh really?
Yep.
It's already wearing off.
Oh yeah.
That was fast.
Yeah, I'm a big. But yeah, I want to make sure I kind of actually sketch. That's another thing today. I'm a little bit quiet today. I don't have a. Well, I guess I did my fair share of talking, but you know, just man, I haven't had the chance to sit and.
So okay, what's what's your verdict on which one is better? Which one would you prefer to watch? Live action DC or animated DC?
Animated DC.
Okay.
No contest.
Why do you think the live action DC didn't work for you?
Go.
I go. You're tattling. Okay. You guys are all playing.
Hit him back.
Kai. You guys are all playing around. He's trying to be nice about it.
I know he is, and I appreciate it. This kid, in fact, is learning to hit back, so I'm make sure that he knows that the kids are going to hit him back.
But also, he likes to come and try to bother shit, so he's going to try to find any reason why to come around and.
Oh yeah, you know.
Because you know he's not going to get my attention. He's just going to get declined.
Why do I not think that DC live action?
Yeah.
I think they had too much of the competition with Marvel on their brain. I think they tried to go way too grand, way too fast. As far as you're talking about, like Cavill Superman to Black Adam, that point from those points.
Mm-hmm.
It was too much going on. They was getting overshadowed by every Marvel movie. They weren't good. I just was not a fan. The freaking Batman vs Superman was cool, but then like it wasn't good.
They
it was
highlighted
bearable.
the entire movie on one fight scene.
And that's what I'm getting at. Martha? My mom's name Martha. And
Why
it's
did
just
you say
like,
her name?
why did you say? Thank God
Why
Christian
are you
Bale didn't
screaming
do
your
that
mom's
part.
name while you're getting beat up? Why are you saying her name instead of saying mom?
Martha. That Grinch. But yeah, you know the part I'm talking about. But okay, Miles. I see you spin. Okay, close the door. Close it up.
Aslan, go wipe your nose.
Been looking like. Oh, what's up, Mick Foley? Oh, Black Panther. Oh Lord, and then we got. Oh man, Miguel O'Hara.
Mind you, this is all Marvel walking in the door.
This is all, and we on a DC podcast, so we
this is what Marvel did cinematically to DC.
Honestly, yeah, that's what I was getting at. Though, it's like they wasn't holding up against this. See y'all later. Be out in just a little bit.
Go. Not. Yes.
Okay, see y'all.
Go play.
Yep, I see you, baby. So good.
That was Marvel's take on when DC would bring out a movie.
Every
Did you
time,
forget about us?
every time DC came out with a movie, Marvel did that.
Do pardon the interruption, but Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame. We got shows too. Loki.
DC like.
Not our live action. Overshadow. Combust.
Oh my goodness. Who's directing The Matrix? Why can't we get that guy?
No. No, stop.
But yeah, none of the stories in any of those DC movies did anything for me. And Marvel's getting like that for me too, because of how long I've been paying attention. Like, I'm burnt out.
Yeah.
So with DC, it was just so dull, and so it just seemed like a mess, you know. But I got a lot of hope for what's coming up with what's his name, taking over DC. Not Zack Snyder. The Russo brothers? Who did Guardians of the Galaxy?
Russo?
Yeah, they're in DC now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And like, did you watch Blue Beetle?
I have not.
Blue Beetle was really good, actually.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think like they had a good choice using the kid from Cobra Kai.
Oh, I didn't know that's who he was.
I actually like Blue Beetle as a character.
Well, I don't know much about him.
Okay.
But from what I learned on there, I liked it. They told a good story. They had the family-friendly aspect of it. They had some dark parts to it. Yeah, everything you need was right there. Panther.
I like Mexican Iron Man. Because the whole suit and the blasters,
So it was that one was a fun movie. I did like The Flash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like that.
I was gonna ask you about that.
I know they had their issues with old boy.
Ezra.
Yeah. But I am okay with also seeing a different Flash because he didn't do anything to impress me.
Yeah. I don't like his character.
He just looks so whiny and soft.
And even the way that they have him running. Like, he has to do the stance, and then he just takes his fingers and just does this.
Yeah, like...
What is that all about?
That's something I could have did without. But for the first time seeing the Flashpoint Paradox box to the big screen, I was cool. I love what they did with Batman.
Keaton.
I thought that shit was cool. I wasn't real sure about the whole Superman thing,
Oh,
but
the variant.
yeah, I guess whatever.
Yeah.
But I didn't walk into no DC high expectations either. So the second Aquaman wasn't terrible. It just same as the first one. It didn't have much of a story, but I love Black Manta. Those movies. Dude is cold.
That's what I was looking forward to,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. So you know, the standalone Batman movies are a completely different ball game. Like I love the Christian Bale Batmans. What's his name?
Oh,
Director. That guy. Christopher Nolan. I love those Batman. All three of them. Everybody gives the third one flack, but I think that ending scene was so cool of a homage to the old 60s joints. That yo, what's going on?
Okay.
Trae 2
Yeah.
0 1. Caden. Oh, what's up, Caden?
He uses his cousin's account for this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, man.
Is that the one, the Dark Knight Rises, and
No, it's Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises.
The Begins was funny
Why?
because his velvet ass cape that was way too big, the stiffest neck in all the damn. He had a stiffer neck than Keaton. You know, Keaton was all shoulders.
Yeah.
Trouble.
Dang. I didn't even think about that, but he mentioned it even in the second
my
one.
attention was the velvet ass cape.
I need to rewatch it because I ain't even really look at it. Well, I mean, I guess when he was putting together the kind of material that he had, because it was the absorbency stuff. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Hi, don't open that door again.
We're dads.
We're good. How you doing today?
Let's say, but yeah, I'm a fan of them. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me that I shouldn't be. Yeah. What about the old Superman movies? The Christopher Reeve Superman. Exactly.
What's up?
Close the door.
Tell him to give it back.
Don't tell no more. Yeah.
I didn't care for Superman.
Those the Christopher Reeves or any of them,
Any
or
of them. I'm not a fan of Superman.
as far as a character altogether,
Yeah.
or for real?
Yeah.
Like, do you feel like he's just too OP or what?
Yes and no. Because how is it that he has all these powers, right? Lex Luthor tends to have his heyday with him every now and then. Doomsday, which just made him look like a rag doll. But like his thing is having all this power and the energy of the sun. What are all his villains?
Aliens.
From what I've seen, they were all like
Human?
normal human street, just like all
Well,
the people
Lex
that Batman
Luthor.
takes on.
I'm thinking
And then Lex Luthor.
Darkseid. Who else are his villains?
I mean, like not
Got
like his
Le-
big villains, but like his day to day. He's
Lex
Superman.
Luthor. I don't really know who he fights, honestly, outside
I
of
don't
Lex
either.
Luthor.
But from what I get is that he usually spends a lot of time, dealing with city crime, right?
Well, I mean, I don't think nobody's really wrote well. I mean, like, I don't read comics, so I don't know.
That's another thing.
But I don't think anybody's wrote well for a street level suit.
Yeah.
Because he's so open.
Right.
You know what I mean? Back then, it was amazing to leap a building in single bound.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we got Dragon Ball Z, bro. They destroying planets. You're gonna have to come a little bit tougher than that.
My
So
thing too is that, and then this is another reason why I hate Superman. Why is it that his comic book accuracy overshadows Goku? We won't get in the conversation because that's a very long talk that will have
wait
me
a
hyped.
minute, his comic book accuracy's overpowered Goku.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
In a lot of aspects where people have done the verses, Goku versus Superman, they will choose Superman over Goku because he has the power of the sun. But here's the thing. And then, of course, you can make the argument being on Goku's side, well, he'll just teleport away. This, and that. There's so many things about Goku that could definitely take Superman, but they're always making it seem like Superman is literally the man of invincibility, not the man of steel. But Doomsday is kicking his ass.
Right.
Lex Luthor has the ability as a human to kick his ass.
Right.
But here's the thing that they also do. As an argument, Goku is too stupid. He's not dumb.
I'm about to say if you get him in a fight, he's not stupid at all.
And they're like, he's just not as smart. He's very immature. It's like he is a martial artist.
Yeah.
There are times where he should be taking himself a little more seriously, and it does get him in trouble. But he's not to where he's like retarded.
Yeah, they thinking about the times where they was trying to go get the damn driver's license.
Right. Or like the time he let somebody one-shot him with a laser. Like that's not every fight. And you guys are taking one account into making it like a big thing. Like, oh, he'll never win because he just lets people one-shot him. If he knows the power of Superman, the way that he knew the power of Beerus, the way that he knew the power of Zeno, like, yeah, he wants to test out his strength. But Superman is not sitting there and taking Goku's punches like it's nothing.
Hell no.
If you think about it, Goku and Superman are literally the same story.
I never even thought about that.
Home that got destroyed on Earth to take care of it.
That's crazy.
Goku had to go through growth. Superman came with the powers already.
Yeah, Goku definitely fucking. If people believe that Batman can kill Superman, which I've seen those conclusions that say that Batman wins,
yeah,
then you gotta believe that Goku's putting some hands on. Like, come on. That's why I was so confused when you said what you said. Like, what?
And there's this one big channel called Screw Attack where they had like 2 or 3 of them, and they try to be biased, but like they try to be fair, but they were clearly biased towards Superman. Because they gave Goku the Nimbus Cloud on the first battle, they gave him the Power Pole, they gave him Super Saiyan 1, and then they just allowed Superman to lobotomize him with his lasers.
Wait a minute. Ain't Super Saiyan 1 still his regular fighting preference? Oh, well, no, I guess it's God mode now. But up until then,
it was Super Saiyan. I mean, he
didn't really use 2 and 3 like that.
In the time span of that, the time frame that he had learned them, he only used them when he knew that he needed to.
Yeah.
Because Super Saiyan 3 takes up way too much energy.
Right.
Because he hasn't controlled it yet.
He's too big.
And Super Saiyan, not the size part. It was just
that was Super Saiyan.
It was out of control because the hair went long and like you know the lightning that you see when they're powered up. That's a sign of instability. They don't have control of it.
Yeah.
And so he would always have that when he was in Super Saiyan 3.
So
Super Saiyan 2 is the ascended to Super Saiyan 1 that has a little more power, a little more control, but like, there's still the lightning around them, both Goku and Vegeta and Gohan. It's just they haven't had time to control it since they had started being able to transform to it.
See, so what I'm saying is, though, that's not going to have anything to do with his lack of ability to fight.
Right.
That's Super Saiyan 1, but he's still using that like a, you know what I mean?
Right. Not to mention he's a supreme martial artist. I understand that, in maybe 1 or 2 comics, Superman he knows how to fight, but he don't know martial arts like Goku does. Goku's been in tournaments since he was a kid.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, he's been going up through enemy after enemy after enemy. So has Superman. But it just irked me to know that they're like in the video where they did like an animation where Goku was fighting Superman. Goku was in Super Saiyan, and then Superman was, obviously up to speed with him, but at the same time when Goku would hit him, it was like he never hurt him. And then they did a second one where Goku went Super Saiyan Blue, and it was the same thing. It was like Superman was
they better stop. They better stop.
It got to a point where they were saying Superman was much faster than Goku, okay. But then like he got to a point where he honed in his eye lasers to where it was so thin he could create a lobotomy. And so mid-fight, while flying, he shot Goku through the brain, or through the eyes into the brain, and lobotomized him. And that was the end of the fight. Like they give all of Superman's powers to him to use in the middle of a fight, but he doesn't use them when he's fighting anyone in comics. Because it's not.
Who took your toys?
Okay,
Take them
you
back.
have other toys to play with, aside of Adrian.
Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of that.
Yeah. But like they were like, oh, Superman can do this, Superman can do that. Goku has Kamehameha and Super Saiyan Blue. That's about it. Like that's not.
The eraser.
All right.
Man, I just have to see it happen, man. Got hit. See, we're gonna take shit. I can't. I'm not gonna do it, man. I'm not gonna have them arguments because no, I'm not. I just don't. There's other things to talk. Hang on.
Yeah. Games there is a that he fight. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's just annoying that people essentially dick ride Superman. Like he has all these powers and like, oh, he can do this, he can do that, but he doesn't use them at his disposal in every conflict that he's in. Why is that? Because he knows he can't. Same with Goku, but that's why everyone's calling him stupid. Because he has all these gifts, he has all these skills and abilities. He doesn't use them in every conflict because he has to find the right way to use them. Not to mention all this takes energy. Superman may have the power of the sun, and his power may be infinite, but that doesn't mean he's not depleting that energy. Just because the sun is beaming on him doesn't mean that he can he's not using any energy.
That part. And Goku had to fight the androids who had unlimited energy. He did just fine. Well, all things considered, he would have done a lot better. But nah, man. That argument it's so one-sided depending on who you like the most. Because I'm more of a Dragon Ball Z fan, and I'm a fan all day. It would be fun to see, but really, like I said, nobody's written for a speed. I don't know. Like, I guess you could say fight a Superman go against Flash or something like that. But all I ever see Superman do is like hit these big old haymakers.
Yeah.
You gotta do is just teleporting all around you, giving you 6 punches at a time. Like,
and that's the thing that
Flash,
made me.
he just hit me twice. Like,
that was one of the most annoying things. That in the first one, Goku was teleporting, and Superman was just standing there, like he knew everywhere that he was, because he has good hearing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not gonna say Superman ain't gonna get no hits in either.
No, not at all. Yeah,
but yeah,
they're the same. They're literally the same. But it's like to say that Superman is taking Goku's punches without a flinch,
called
without
Goku
a
Japanese Superman.
Superman.
Oh my God. But you know, man, just no, I ain't got it. I keep on honing in on that boy yelling out, "Daddy." Oh man.
49. Okay. Damn, I time went by so
time has
quick.
gone by pretty quickly. How long we been at it? An hour and 10 minutes. Yeah. Oh, I never got to tell you my favorite DC movie.
Oh, go ahead.
I ain't got one. Nah, I really when the Joker pulled up on Barbara Gordon and that killing and the Killing Joke, and he was at the door with the that one was that. You need to watch the Killing Joke, bro. The Joker was on some bad hit. And I guess I'm gonna go with the classic Batman running over with the bomb. I'm talking about like 60s Batman.
Okay.
Everybody got that power of friendship moment, man. Like, is that Goku got the spirit bomb, and somehow Superman will allow him the time. You know what I mean? If Frieza didn't, if Frieza did, so will Batman. I mean, so will Superman. Yeah.
Because I was trying to remember if whether or not he used the spirit bomb against Superman. I think he did, and he was just like, no. Because he's pure heart.
Oh yeah.
You can't use the spirit bomb, which is pure heart, against someone who's pure heart.
Oh shoot. Well, yeah, shoot. You use that KO Ken though. Think of another. I'm a really big fan of Superman's hideout. The Crystal Fortress. Yeah. Thing with that in it. And
which is fucking insane when you think about it. Someone like Superman with a Crystal Fortress.
That would be wild. Like, you talk about somewhere you can pick up a woman. Hey,
you want to come see my fortress?
And we're gonna get there so fast you ain't gonna have no idea.
A man who has the power of the sun.
Well, the sunlight light is reflected probably off. Oh, but
and that's another thing too. Is it in the cold? Is his Crystal Fortress?
I thought it was in the Antarctic somewhere.
That's what I thought too.
Or like, I mean, even not if it's the Everest, if it's up in the mountains, it's gonna be. I think it's somewhere cold.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
which is even crazier. How?
You got ice breath.
So this man just blew an ice mountain and just sculpted how he wanted this fortress to look. I actually kind of want to research how the Crystal Fortress was created.
That's fair. Well, in the Henry Cavill, weren't like real crystals.
Oh, they were stone that you.
I didn't like.
I think that's a better depiction than.
It's a cool depiction. But I need that thing to sparkle, baby.
See, that's
it's such a cool thing. You got the different crystals.
That was what's wrong with DC live action. They were trying to be too dark, too menacing.
I like the grit of DC. I think that's what keeps their animation pretty good.
Yeah, it fits for Gotham.
It doesn't really fit for Superman.
No, for any other character outside of Batman.
Superman shouldn't have been that dark. Like they go for that. It was Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Like the 300 fields where it's all kind of cloudy and misty.
That should have been all more for Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Speaking of which, flops.
I'll say, how about we don't?
Wonder Woman.
I didn't even watch 1984.
Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad.
The second one was kind of cool though.
Fell asleep to that one too.
I heard The Peacemaker was actually a really good show, and I wouldn't be surprised at that. I watched a little bit. I kind of like the second one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Birds of Prey.
I didn't even watch that shit. I did not watch that shit.
That one too. They try to do the Marvel femme fatale.
But just
They tried it.
I don't trust them enough to do femme fatale movies to keep me interested long enough to want to see it. Don't get me wrong. I like a good chick flick or two. But if you're giving me Madam Web and Birds of Prey quality, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, that was, they did. No. Give me Set It Off.
Definitely Set It Off.
Yeah. Who's the other one? What's the other one? Group of girls that do good. Oh well, but they out there. But that one wasn't good.
Was there another one?
Charlie's
Angels.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was my shit.
Lucy Liu, Barrymore, Diaz. Hey. Yo, when I saw Cameron Diaz in the Spider-Man underwear though.
Melted.
Marvel.
Gonna turn into a Marvel podcast. Lucy Liu was my one. I mean, Drew Barrymore was super.
Lucy Liu.
But Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu.
I mean, I'm sure she's great. Don't get me wrong, but it's like,
it was just something with the face. Age said, "Where my money at?"
I mean, you know,
Lucy
not married to
good though.
Who?
Lucy Liu. Waifu.
What? Dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever meet you.
I never thought I'd see you in person, but you know, here you are.
Well, more than an autograph, I want you for life.
Oh no! Grab her by the ankle. Hey, give me a little grind.
Carry around a pair of handcuffs at all times, just in case.
That's was Borat when he met Pamela and Pamela. Have you ever seen Borat?
I haven't. I don't remember.
You don't remember? That was the whole movie. They was trying to meet Pamela. I don't think he did that, but that's how like bad off he was trying to get at Pamela.
Yeah.
That shit was funny.
Dude, there was so much going on in that movie. I forget why he was doing anything.
He wanted to go meet Pamela Anderson at the end of hilarious. But would you wild out like that over Celebrity Crush? No.
Because I've gotten to a point now, and mind you, I haven't been around enough celebrities to be like, oh yeah, I got the composure. Because sometimes, you know, like there is a little bit of a starstruck moment in you.
Oh yeah, I got plenty. I
feel like I've got a good, like after my starstruck moment was with, what was his name? DJ B-Hamp.
Oh yeah,
B-Hamp. When I was living in Texas, he came on base, and like because he's a celebrity, I'm going to go meet him. I was shaking, but this is just, I mean, B-Hamp he had that good song, but like I was like, over B-Hamp. I was just kind of nervous, you know.
He kind of thought about it. He was like, "Man,
I don't know how to act with a celebrity."
There's locals here that I kind of get that every time I talk. You know, it's weird that it feels that way.
I think it's just the nervousness of knowing their label to society.
Yeah.
But now that I've met one and I've been around a couple, like even when I went to Big Crit's concert and he was letting people shake his hand and take pictures, I was waiting. I was like, man, I gotta go. So I just like took my phone and turned around with a minute.
Man, I must have got to the front of that line so quick. Shit.
I think now I'm at a point where I'm able to equally treat anyone and everyone the same upon first meeting them. Even if you're like someone who's a president or a queen of your own country, you may have the status, but you don't mean that to me.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm at Project Pat. And,
really? How was that?
Dog, I got to get on stage with Project Pat.
Nice.
Yeah, it was wild. It was random as hell.
The door open. Keep talking.
Yeah, but it was random because my friend that I was staying with at the time was friends with his security guard, and he came, crashed the spot for a little bit, and headed out at one time. Then gave us an invitation. We met him outside at the venue, and we all went in together. This is at a real small spot, like it wasn't no big like Wichita event or that, but it was a private event for the most part. I think it was a bike club that I was in, somebody's bike club.
Okay. Flexing, but okay.
Well, I shit. I'm hoping I wasn't gonna get my ass whooped. But you know, Project Patrick, he'll do speaking and stuff before his.
Okay.
But yeah, we all shit smoking like a motherfucker. And moment came, he was like, "All right, y'all, come on." You know, when you get on stage, it's always a group of people kind of like on the offset.
Yeah.
I was over there,
okay,
watching it. Like I still got the video. Like I'm sitting right up here, and I was like starstruck. It was also like super loud, and I was real lit, and I was just like, "What do I even say to you, dog?" Like, cause I don't know, like how as a fan, like, am I supposed to know all your songs? Is the reason why I got here? Cause I don't. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you a fan. I always tell, like, if I met somebody like that, especially if I listen to them, thank you. Like, like yo, like I love you. Thank you for putting it out there. You know.
Yeah.
But that's just as far as I normally go because I do be like high anxiety type shit.
And see, there's no template. There's no given template unless you have someone to like genuinely explain to you how to act with a celebrity. There's no given template on how to act. So you're just like, wait, what do I do? How do I act like this person's getting money and they're like they have all the attention in the world? I'm just a basic, and like we knock ourselves down because this person is a celebrity, and so all that comes into play. Like that is just the weirdest thing to me. That we dumb ourselves down to be like, oh my gosh, you're just so amazing. Like everyone around the world has talent. And I'm not knocking anyone who has talent has become famous for it, but like you can't limit yourself just because you're around someone who has what we consider supreme success.
Yeah.
Because of their talent.
Yeah.
Because they want, like a lot of celebrities, they want what we have, just a normal life.
Yeah.
They're so busy doing this, and that. They don't have a say in a lot of stuff anymore. And so, like, sometimes a lot of them, they just want that peace. Just to be able to sit for one night and just hang with some normal ass people instead of having people come up, kiss their ass, being weird because they're celebrities or expecting something from because they got money.
I tell you what, when it comes to being weird because they're a celebrity, I'm probably going to be that guy. Look, hey, man, I'm not.
At least you're honest.
I freeze a lot, like, you know what I mean? It's just shit like that, but it's just like, I don't know. That's
not
just
weird, though. That's just like you not knowing how to handle the situation.
Oh, well, I'm definitely not one of them loud people that are like continuously just like bug and all that kind of stuff. I'm usually way more weird, like, this person's standing over here, but I'm sitting over here. I'm standing right there, you know? So.
Like, weird would be like, let's say you're Pam Anderson and I'm just somebody who grew up watching you on Baywatch and jerked off to you a few times. Oh my god, Pam. So that one scene where you bent over, oh my gosh, your tits were like so amazing.
As long as she don't mind me just looking at her titties for a while, then she'll be alright.
But see, that's weird.
You don't want to put them out there. I ain't gonna look at Tyrese's bald head for that long because I don't like him. His bald head. Just saying.
It was her fault she had him, Titty.
She's signed that waiver.
Oh gosh.
Nah, man, but I mean,
I get it though. It's just the pressure of being around a celebrity.
But like I said, I don't do the whole social huge shit. Like, I'm so glad I had to.
Because you have to pep talk yourself. Get it together, man. Act normal. Act normal.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I stopped going to the bars and shit.
Hi
Just
Trey, my
like,
name is Project Pack. I mean, wait, that's your name.
uh, yeah, yeah. No, I didn't do that bad, but that's kind of the lane. Yeah. Hey, guess I'll own it. I'll own it.
At least you're not one of those people who walks up. Do you smoke? Why are you yelling? Oh, I've never seen, but do you?
Yeah, no, definitely not that type of guy. Uh, you know, just yeah. So if you can meet any DC character,
Any DC character, just
yeah.
like as a normal meet and greet, or is this like a training session?
Um, how we want to put this? Um, you get to get saved by this person and become a temporary understudy for one comic books.
Supergirl.
Why?
You know why? Come save me. Put me in your arms.
I'm dead. Why? I
You see why?
no, I didn't look her up, Mike. Uh, um,
My phone.
Supergirl, like which variation are you?
I will show you, sir.
Oh, okay, because I'm kind of. I feel like I'm missing something at this point. Oh, Batman's hideout is a good. That is the top DC like thing. And I like the different. I mean, everybody's got like the actual cave aspect of it, but I like everybody's different parts that they put on it as far as making their own Bat cave. All of them are different. People see them different.
Supergirl or Wonder Girl?
I don't know. No questions. All right. I think I would have to let you do your thing over there. I would have to go. I think I'm gonna go Green Lantern. Martian Manhunter would be too weird.
What?
Batman's an asshole. Martian Manhunter would be weird, man. He's too easy. He's too overpowered. Like, John Stewart. It'll have to be John Stewart. He's too. He's perfect. My black. Yeah. Yep.
If to be actually serious though, it kind of depends on the predicament which I'm in. To be saved and kind of be an understudy, I'd have to do Nightwing.
You want to be Nightwing's understudy?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
To learn like the skills and like the flexibility and just like the overall training. Heck yeah. Because think about it, like if you have the physical ability as far as the training goes, you can kind of stack up with a lot of the characters in the Justice League and Teen Titans, anything like that. You could also hold your own in the streets. But to be an understudy to someone who has powers, I don't have those powers. How am I gonna get those powers?
How do you get? And see, that's kind of why I like the Green Lantern also. 'Cause he's still regular guy. Get the
Yeah.
ring and then, yeah.
This is why Supergirl.
Oh my goodness. But okay. Okay.
Come save me, girl.
I want to be saved.
Help.
train track at? Where the fuck the train track at?
Hide me up, man. Come on.
Put me in the trunk.
Hell. Supergirl. Where you at, baby? Come on. I can't breathe in this trunk.
I'm about to play. Yo, shut up, man.
But definitely Nightwing for sure. I've got to start dinner here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably about time. I can go for days. I guess since we kind of just been.
I erased what I had. I couldn't
You
stick to
erased it?
anything. Yeah,
I
couldn't
didn't
stick to
get to know. This is all just kind of blocking shit in, and but
Flex?
no, that's supposed to be
Freeze?
yeah, that's Freeze. That's
Oh,
Dark
that's the
Side.
compilation you were
That's
talking
Green Lantern,
Oh,
Batman, Superman. Yeah. So I mean, I just kind of see it. I'm gonna say I'm pretty satisfied with what I got. Just kind of because I was able to make what I wanted to make and put it the way I wanted to put it. It takes me some time when I'm rusty like I am.
Yeah.
To get
Batman, no questions. Green Lantern a second. He said, "Why Supergirl?" I'll show you why I can. Show you why Super. That's why Supergirl. um.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get him there, and I'm gonna go hit up that little sketch joint and see if anybody back there talking about anything.
Hell yeah.
Supposed to be some pretty good talent in there tonight. So.
Let me know what's up, man. Try to take some pictures or something.
Okay, cool.
Show me what it looks like.
Okay.
Hey, I just gotta go get dinner started because
Yep.
I was acting hungry. This was a good talk. I had fun.
Yeah,
for the
it's
most
been real.
part. I will
Get
have
my
the
boy out of here.
schedule posted for this September.
That is mine.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
yours.
Oh, okay. Well, folks, we out.
Yeah, schedule will be posted this evening. So just check in with everything. But peace.